My fellow Americans, I come for you this evening not just as your president, but as a public servant who deeply believes in the strength of the American people, in the resilience of our economy, and the promise of this nation. Over the past several months, our administration has taken a hard look at the state of our trade policies, at what's working, what's not, and what needs to change to better serve working families and strengthen our position in a rapidly shifting global economy. And after serious review, after consulting with economic experts, business leaders, labor representatives, and our closest allies, I'm announcing tonight that as president, I would be rescinding and terminating the new tariffs that were recently imposed on a range of imported goods. Let me explain why. These tariffs were introduced in the name of protecting American industry, but in reality, they're driven up costs for American families. They made everyday items more expensive, goods at the grocery store, appliances, cars, materials for construction and manufacturing, and at a time when we're working hard to bring prices down and ease inflation, these tariffs have been doing the opposite. We've heard from farmers who couldn't get the equipment they needed, small business who faced delays, extra fees, and higher cost. We've seen workers laid off because supply chains got tangled up or prices become unsustainable. And I want to be clear, this isn't about numbers on a balance sheet. It's about real people, families struggling to make ends meet, parents trying to stretch their paychecks just a little further, businesses trying to stay afloat and keep folks on the payroll. Now, let me be absolutely clear. I will always fight for American workers. I'll always stand up to unfair trade practices. I'll always push back against countries that exploit workers, cut corners, or try to undercut American businesses. But we're going to do it the right way. Tariffs, especially broad sweeping tariffs, should be a tool of last resort, not the first response, not a headline, not a hammer used. What we really need is a scalpel. We need trade policies that lift people up, not hold them back. That's why we're lifting these tariffs and replacing them with a smarter, more targeted strategy, one that puts American workers first without raising prices on the American family. We're investing in domestic manufacturing like never before through the CHIPS and Science Act, through the Inflation Reduction Act, through the bipartisan infrastructure law. We're bringing supply chains back home, building factories here, and making Made in America mean something again. We're negotiating new trade partnerships that are rooted in fairness, transparency, and labor rights. We're holding bad actors accountable through international cooperation and multilateral agreements, not just going it alone and hoping it works out. And we're strengthening our alliances because we know that when America stands with our partners, we are stronger, more competitive, and more secure. We're not retreating from the global stage. We're leading with purpose. To the American people, I know the past few years have tested our patience, from a global pandemic to inflation, supply chain breakdowns. You've endured a lot. You've shown courage. You've shown grit. And now our jobs is to get you some breathing room. That's our job. This decision to end the new tariffs is one step forward. Lower cost, more stability, and a stronger, more sustainable economy. To our farmers, manufacturers, and workers, we're not leaving you behind. We're building the foundation for a better future, for jobs that pay well, for trade that's fair, and for growth that reaches every part of this country, from our cities to our rural communities. We are moving forward together. And I want to end with this. The strength of America is not in our tariffs or our trade barriers. It's in our people, in our workers, in our families, and in our values. We lead not because we close ourselves off, but because we open doors to opportunity and innovation into progress. That's the America I believe in. That's the America we're building. May God bless you all. May God bless our workers, our families, our future, and may God bless the United States of America, and may He protect our troops. Thank you very much.